two top 5 SEC teams goes down today to unranked teams. The first time in history. My Alabama Crimson Tide goes down to unranked Vanderbilt Commodores, and the Tennessee Volunteers goes down to unranked Arkansas Razorbacks. Two teams, my Alabama Crimson Tide and the Tennessee Volunteers, I've been hyping up the whole entire season. But hey, college football world, don't let these two losses fool you. I'm telling you, my Alabama Crimson Tide and the Tennessee Volunteers are good teams. All right, both of them are still playoff teams. Both of them can still make the SEC championship. Don't y'all get on your high horse because my Alabama Crimson Tide lost and the Tennessee Volunteers lost. It's all good. As a matter of fact, both of them goes down by the same margin, 5 points. But I can take up for Tennessee. At least they didn't give up 40 points. I can tell you that. But anyway, talking about this Tennessee-Arkansas game, it was a hard-fought game. Arkansas went into the half with a 3-0 lead. I mean, Jesus, I never thought that Arkansas, even though I always thought they had a good defense, that they would hold Tennessee to a goose egg in the first half. 0 points with Nico and Brew McCoy and Squirrel White. I mean, Jesus, even though Dylan Sampson, he still went off today. He's a running back. He's not a wide receiver. But anyway, I mean, this defense of Arkansas, it's for real. It's for real. I don't know if Tennessee had a bad game. I don't know, but I know this defense for Arkansas stood up. I know that Arkansas, they scored the last 16 points of the game. 7 in the third and 9 in the fourth. Matter of fact, I think Arkansas went into the fourth quarter trailing 14-10, and they scored 9 in the fourth. And guess what? Once again, they held Tennessee to 0 points in the fourth. Tennessee only scored in one quarter, and that was the 14 points they scored in the third quarter. Like I say, this was a hard-fought game on both sides of the ball. Okay? Nico, 17 for 29, only 158 yards passing. I mean, come on, man. I thought Nico would go off for at least 3-something, but hey, it is what it is. Like I say, Dylan Sampson went off 22 carries, 140 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Okay? I mean, Tennessee's wide receiver core, man, hey, it is what it is. Deontay Thornton, 1 catch for 42. Squirrel White, 7 catches for 38. Kelselman, 2 catches for 29. Brazel, 2 catches for 21. I mean, Deontay Thornton, 42 yards was the leading receiver, and that was with 1 damn catch. They had Nico and these wide receivers under wraps. I mean, under wraps in that 42-yard catch. I mean, I believe that came in what? Like the fourth quarter, late. Come on, man. It is what it is, man. But, hey, Brew McCoy only 2 catches, 9 yards. Tennessee knocked Arkansas starting quarterback out of the game. I thought that would have been the nail in the coffin, but it didn't happen. I thought it was a low hit. Well, it was a low hit. You can't hit the quarterback low. I know that. Knocked the starting quarterback out. But, hey, the little backup came in and did what he did. He was only 2 for 3. He only passed the ball 3 times for 31 yards. He scored the winning touchdown. I mean, Jesus, man. Anyway, I like this Taylor Green for Arkansas. Hopefully he'll be back next week to play whoever they play. Who Arkansas got next week? Arkansas has LSU next week. Hopefully Taylor Green can be back because he's a hell of a quarterback. Even though the backup, he is a dual threat quarterback, as we saw. I mean, they got the ball back with 3 minutes and something left. Went on down the field, I think, in like 4 plays. Went on down the field. I think Tennessee should have called timeout faster than what they did. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Like you say, hindsight is a motherfucker. I'm telling you now. But Tennessee fans, don't y'all hold y'all head. Y'all got a good team. I'm telling you now. Don't let this one win make you get down on your team like some other fan bases do. But hey, it is what it is. I know some people might say, oh, you just talking like that because of the Alabama Crimson Tide loss. No, y'all know I've been hyping up Tennessee basically this whole damn season. So hey, It is what it is. We'll see what Tennessee do next week. As a matter of fact, Tennessee got to play my Alabama Crimson Tide in a couple of weeks. So somebody will lose that game with 2 losses or leave that game with 2 losses or 3 if they lose next week. Either Alabama loses South Carolina or Tennessee lose next week to Florida, which I doubt either one of those teams will lose next week. So I'm saying either Tennessee or Alabama, once it's all said and done after their game in Neyland Stadium, somebody leaving with 2 losses. I can tell you that right now. So it is what it is. Let the chips fall where they may. I'm looking forward to playing Tennessee, as a matter of fact. Tell you that right now. But hey, the SEC is wide open. I mean wide open. Jesus, man, it is what it is. But like I say, Dylan Sampson went off, man. Dylan Sampson went off for 20, like I said, 140 daggone yards. But guess what? Arkansas outgained Tennessee 432 yards, 298 passing, and 134 rushing. Tennessee had 174 yards rushing on the ground. Like I said, 140 goes to damn Dylan Sampson. I want to talk to Sampson. I'm sure y'all remember that movie. I am sure y'all remember that movie with old Dave Chappelle. But anyway, passing yards, Nico only had 158 yards. I didn't think I'll see that. I didn't think I will ever see that. Nico is the $8 million man. He's supposed to make it happen. I think Nico, he should have threw that ball up on the 4th down to end the game. Give somebody a chance. What's the worst that could happen? You need a touchdown anyway. What? It get intercepted? Or it's incomplete. Give your receiver a chance. Throw that thing up. Throw that thing up. Maybe one of them can work the ball and make a catch. But hey, it is what it is, man. A score of 19-14 ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Both teams played defense. That's all I can say. Both teams played defense better than my Alabama Crimson Tide. I can tell you that right now. But anyway, it is what it is. I mean, Jesus. 2 top 5 SEC teams goes down in the same weekend to unranked teams. Ain't that, man, it is what it is, man. Like they say, man, any given Saturday, anything could happen. Alabama, they coming off the best, what was the best win of the season last week against the Georgia Bulldogs. And guess what? And got the worst loss of the season the next week. And guess what? Vandy got the best win of the season. I can tell you that right now. Vandy sitting at 3-2. Arkansas sitting at 4-2. So hey, it is what it is, man. Arkansas got a good win. Vandy got a damn good win. It is what it is. Neither one of them will still be ranked. But Arkansas might jump back in the rankings at 4-2. But Vandy, I believe they 3-2. But anyway, where were Tennessee and Alabama? How far they will fall in the rankings? Tennessee was number 4. Alabama was number 1. I'm saying Alabama fall to 7, maybe 8. And I'll say Tennessee will fall 9, 10, maybe. I think both teams will still be in the top 10. That's what I think. I hope. But it is what it is. No matter, rankings don't matter right now. It's still a 12-team playoff. And I still think both teams will be in the damn playoff. Shout out to both defenses, man. Shout out to both quarterbacks, I might add, especially that daggone Taylor Green. I got to tell you, man. Hey, it bees that way. Tennessee 0 for 2 on 4th down. Defense, or shout out to Arkansas's defense. They played great. I mean, great defense. So Tennessee, it is what it is. You and those Tennessee balls and Josh Heupel just got to go back to the drawing board. Try it again. It is what it is. It's going to be exciting to see these rankings next week. Well, I'm going to say who? Texas number 1, Ohio State 2, Georgia. I think that was at number 5. They probably moved back up to number 3. Those are the top 3 teams right now. Texas, Ohio State, Georgia. Who will be 4, 5, 6, and 7, You never know, but we'll see tomorrow or Monday. I believe it's tomorrow when these rankings come out. So let's all stay tuned for the rankings, even though, in my opinion, the rankings don't matter right now. Hold your head up, Tennessee Volunteers. Sports Talk J, hold your head up. Talking Vols, hold your head up. And some of you Tennessee fans that's been in my chat, talking junk to me about those Tennessee Volunteers, hold your head up. At least you can say to me and other Alabama fans, at least we didn't lose to Vandy. So, hey, it is what it is. But all I can say is we both lost to unranked teams. I can tell you that right now. And it is a travesty that both us top 5 teams had to lose to unranked teams on the same day. But what's more embarrassing for me as an Alabama fan was we was sitting high on top of the mountain above everybody else. But now, we down there with the peons. I'll just say that. But it is what it is, baby. So now I guess I can tell every Vandy fan, well, every Alabama fan, when you see a Vandy fan, you go down to one knee and bow. I guess I can tell Alabama fans that. And I can also tell Tennessee fans, when you see an Arkansas fan, go down to one knee and bow. And when you see a Tennessee, when you see an Arkansas truck or a car, an automobile with an Arkansas tag on it, pull the fuck over and let them by. And Alabama fans, if you see a car, which I doubt if you will ever see this, if you see an automobile with a Vanderbilt tag on it, pull over and let them through. But no, I won't say that, because guess what? Not to no Alabama or Tennessee fan, because it ain't that bad. It's one loss. A loss is a loss, no matter to who. Well, really, if it's an unranked team, it don't matter. A loss is a loss. It is what it is. This loss don't derail no season simply because it's a 14 playoff. All right? It ain't no more 4 teams playoff. It's a 12-team playoff now. My bad. It's a 12-team playoff. No more 14 playoffs. So, hey, it is what it is. Everything is still in front of Alabama. Everything is still in front of these Tennessee Volunteers. Tennessee Volunteers. Let's be friends. You can be friends with Alabama fans. We can all be friends, and we can soak in our sorrow together tonight. But tomorrow, hold your head up. Hold your head up, and guess what? On to next week. These games is in the past that happened today. Move on to next week, and let's get better. And until we meet in 2 weeks, let's just forget about what happened this weekend, all right? Tennessee Vols fans, let's forget about what happened this weekend. It don't even matter no more. The point is to build from this, get better, and go back to the drawing board and come back with a vengeance, like I expect my Alabama Crimson Tide to do. That's all I know. We got lesser opponents this week, or coming up. Well, next week. We got lesser opponents next week. Let's come out and make a statement against those opponents. That is it. And hey, it is what it is. Just hold your head up. Do like me. Say it loud and proud. Go Vols. Go Big Orange. Just like I'm still yelling. I don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, and roll damn Tide.